My skin is bronze, my hair is gold. The power within me lights the way to wealth and fame. All in my name, the final goal. Shout it, shout it, shout it out loud. Sing it, sing to the crowd. Call out, call out, call out from afar. Make them, make you superstars, stars, stars, stars. Look in my face, see the light of 1,000 stars shine bright in the night as I step from the stage. Don't burn your hands on my skin. You can't touch what's deep within. That's my soul reaching my final goal. Shout it, shout it, shout it out loud. Sing to the crowd. Call out, call out, call out from afar. Make them, make you superstars.
Well, good evening and hello to you all, especially Evan, David, and Bostart who are in the chat. Hello as well, of course, to those watching on your tellies or those watching on replay. I know you're out there. Don't forget, if you are one of those people, that you can contact us and throw requests in advance if you so desire, especially when we're just doing a night like tonight, which is anything goes. So hope you've all had good weeks. I have, but I'm quite exhausted. It was out the door at 4:30 this morning, so all that is really just to say it probably won't be a very long stream tonight. We'll go for a while though. You guys will probably wake me up, and then YouTube will take us down just as I'm getting into the swing of it. Ha! So, yeah, anything goes stream tonight, which means I'm, as always, calling things off my nearly 11,000 strong list of the best, biggest, and newest tracks from my iTunes library. And yeah, this is a playlist that has got out of hand, I have to admit. I need to go through and cull it and get it down to about 8,000 songs, but that would be a lot of work, so I'm not going to. And as ever, we are going to let the gods of randomness decide which of those songs is our first tune for the night. So let's find out. Oh, we're starting with the newest. This is seventh album, I think, from the Slow Readers Club that came out earlier this year. The album's Out of a Dream. And we have tickets to see them in December, but I'm probably going to be doing Panto instead. But you can't have everything. Well, Bee Gees Battle does sound better than Bee Gees War, I will admit, Bostart. Especially if you call it Bostart's Bee Gees Battle. Cool, we will get those tracks in, and the Who track as well, David. Guys going for long tracks tonight. I'll see if I can match you with that. Oh, I've done that thing, haven't I? Yes, I have. Where instead of adding the track Living Eyes, I've added the album Living Eyes. So, I told you I wasn't awake. I didn't intend to prove it this early. At least it's not one of those albums that has 27 bonus tracks that I've also managed to add. Alright, now we just have the tracks in there that we actually wanted. Hurrah! Ah, well, I know who's on Living Eyes. I can't think who's on Stop Think Again. Search Find! I could tell you. And speaking of Bostart, I should mention that this is the first officially renamed live stream being Tunes with JSB, which was a suggestion from him, which I like, so I've gone with it. So, cheers. Alrighty. We'll go and oh no, it's definitely Search Find Bostart. The horn section is, I think it's the Bonnaroo horns on Stop Think Again. Never trust Wiki over your own ears. That's what I say. So meanwhile, we will go. Yeah, let's do the Who and ask a very important question: who are you? And speaking of Who, I don't know if you gents have seen the rumours, that are quite strong rumours, that more lost episodes have been recovered, found in private collections, and it sounds like they're working with those private collectors to get all of their collections restored, including the Who episodes. I have no idea what episodes they're talking about, but it seems like there are at least a few of them about to be announced, so keep your eyes peeled for that and hope I'm not lying. Tell you what, Burst, I'll throw Search Fine in there and we can compare the horns and see what we think. Yes, it is Justin Hayward. Forever Autumn. Seems to be multiple versions, but I'll go with the one that's on a Justin Hayward Moody Blues Best Of. So I take it, David, that the Who Are You write-up is with Sean, and he's probably recording it as we speak. Yeah, Evan David, I know it was 110 when the lion got discovered in New Zealand all those years ago, and I think it's down to under 100 now, which is great, but still, it'd be nice to get it under 90 or 80 or 70. Am I greedy? Yes, I am. I mean, obviously, it's not just one track in any case, both start, because they're on, or at least two of them are on Too Much Heaven as well. And who is this Joseph Brennan? There's only one Joseph with a surname starting with B that anyone should ever listen to. He really does knock them out once he gets them sent in. We are doing a another quick little song war, me and Sean, tomorrow, which should be fun. We got one coming out this coming week, which will be, well, is a fun one. Evening, MJ. Welcome to the madhouse, where I've explained to the gents that I've been up since the wee hours this morning, so just covering myself as saying that I'm talking even more nonsense than usual, doing stupid things, and probably not streaming all that long, but get a request or two into the chat and we will see how far we get. Cheers, MJ. It was great fun doing that one with both Start and Sean. We will hopefully manage to get the sequel recorded later this month, which is the US equivalent of all those number 25 songs, of which there are many fine choices to be made, and a couple of duds as well, just to keep us on our toes. Alrighty. Spotify, of course, will not let us get all that Bee Gees action in one go, or will it? I mean, not now anyway. Ads. Okay, cool. So we'll try Bee Gees Battle next time we return to Spotify. Meanwhile, let's see what I'm going to pull off my little listy. Another 2025 track, but it's 13 minutes, so maybe not that one. Yeah, so many choices. Well, let's do. Let's do one for me mum, who's not in, obviously, but this is an Ian Tyson tune from Ian and Sylvia from 1966, I think. Title track of their pumping album. Play one more.
Play one more, and then I'm leaving, boy.
You certainly can, MJ. I'll get that
Let those
in the list.
guitars ring. I can't tarry too long, for I do believe she been high strung like a swallow on the wing. She may be gone. Oh, this smoky laughing room.
Hopefully this is the right version. There's only one that appears to come up.
Not to mention a few too many.
It's from BBC Sounds of the 70s rather than an actual Crow album,
So I'll pack my
I think. As I say, I'm not entirely with it tonight. What else is new? You may well ask.
She being high strung and lately feeling bad. She may be gone. We ain't been getting along for a month or more. Guess I might be better off if she just goes. But to get home with the dawn and find an empty room, could I stand the pain? I really don't think so.
Bluesy and mellow sounds like the right vibe for tonight.
Then I'm leaving, boy. Take one more, let those guitars ring.
I do like a good mariachi trumpet. In small doses, at least.
She being high strung like a swallow on the wing. She may be gone.
Alrighty. So we shall attempt to do double Bee Gees. Starting with Stop, Think Again. Now this is from the Spirits Having Flown album, which I did once own on vinyl. Well, we owned it. I didn't own it. My mum owned it, but you know, close enough. And it's definitely got horns on it. But a Bee Gees superfan claims this is a track with the Chicago horns. Not convinced, you know. So, Bostart, who does he say plays on Search Find then? That would be interesting to know.
Dream.
This, of course, is one of those albums that opens with 3 huge songs in a row. Well, I say 3 huge songs. To me, Love You Inside Out should qualify as a huge song, but I'm not sure that it does, because nobody ever seems to talk about it. It was a #1 single, so, you know. Oh, that sounds good, MJ, because usually my favourite Quo tracks are the ones that don't really sound like Quo, so... Of course, the Bee Gees had, well, it was at the same time, really. They played, well, they didn't play. They sang backup on Little Miss Lovin' on Chicago's Hot Streets album, which is one of Peter Cetera's rare rocking songs, which I think would be a good thing. But of course, it's one of those songs about an old guy being in love with a 16-year-old, and it's a bit creepy. And Blue Weaver turned up on, I want to say Take a Chance on that album as well. Not really. Not really, Bostar. I tend to find Volt's sax soloing is not very strong. That was quite good.
We know winter's nearly here.
Um,
Everything
oh,
becomes pumpkin
we didn't
spice
manage to get
weather.
2 tracks in a row. That's a pain. Never mind. So we'll come back to part 2 of the Bee Gees. Have I got something nice and quick in between? Yeah. Quick little Joni Mitchell number. Yes, both sides. Stephen Stills on bass, produced by David Crosby, quite badly, as he admitted himself. But yeah, it's interesting, both sides, because the horns on that track don't sound Chicago-y at all. So were they trying to do something different? Because, I mean, it's been a long, long time since I've heard Spirits Having Flown. But I always pegged Searchfind as being Chicago-y because it sounded like them. This is an album that my first boyfriend owned, and he really got me into Joni because he had this in his year out. And we had a best of Joni when I was growing up, which I never liked. Although I look back at it now and think, what was I on? You know, when I was a boy, I didn't like girl singers, as I called them. I got over that eventually. So everybody keep in mind the first Bee Gees song we heard, because it is a Bee Gees battle, and I'm going to use the term for alliteration purposes with our next track. We just had a bit of Joni as an interlude. Alright. Okay, Bee Gees Battle Part 2. This is Living Eyes, definitely featuring my favourite drummer, Mr. Jeff Porcaro, in one of his least favourite sessions of his career. I think Ricky Lee Jones had the beat, but there's not much else competition. I will be right back and see if I can find that story for you both, because it's worth a read. Won't be a second. See, I was barely gone at all, was I? Or was I? Ooh. Yeah, this is what Vinny, whose name I can never pronounce, Kolayuta, said about this. He recalled one phone call in which Porcaro went on a tirade about his recent trip to Miami, during which he worked with the Bee Gees. See, I always get it wrong, said he went off. He was going, man, they had the click so loud it was deafening. I had to duct tape my headphones to my head just for the click. These guys, you wouldn't believe what they were doing, man. Cutting tape and trying to line up all these beats and doing all these takes over and over. And Vinny says he was complaining about it, really pissed off. They had put him through hell. And yeah, Jackson Browne also recalled being told the same story. There's more to it, but that gives you the gist. And remember, Jeff is the guy who worked with Steely Dan, so he was used to perfectionists. Now let's see if I can remember how to do a poll. I won't be voting, but if I was voting, I would be voting for this one. But don't let that influence you, although Evan David has already said he thinks he prefers the second one. And Bostart says the brothers really did not want to make this album. It was done under record company and management pressure, and they were tired after the late 70s roller coaster and wanted to focus elsewhere, which I guess they got to do when this album didn't do so well, which of course wasn't their fault. Let's just listen to that. Yeah, I won't play the rest of the track, just that intro. That sounds like Chicago to me. What do I know, though? Hey. Anywho, that means we should be able to get another Spotify track in, so let's do MJ's request here for the status quo, Unspoken Words. Oh, I already hear what you mean by bluesy and mellow, MJ. This is Rick Parfitt on lead vocals, according to Wiki and according to Bostart via Wiki. I'm going to take that as the truth. And as MJ said earlier, this is from the Pile Driver album from '72, by the looks of that. Okay. But this is not the original version. The original version is greyed out, and what they have instead is the sounds of the 70s bonus track is the one that we're actually hearing here. Who knows why? But that, kids, is why you need to own your music, because you can't rely on Spotify to have anything. Now, there's a lot of Magnum stuff that's greyed out in various parts of the world still. I'm always seeing people moaning about that on Facebook groups, first time. Hey River, hope you're having a chill weekend. The Protomen light up the night. Why sure, we can get something heavier in. I'm guessing. More rocking than screaming sounds up my alley, River, and yeah, I'm good, if slightly zonked. Early start today it was. Yes, it was. Yeah, it's really bizarre that so little is on US Spotify. I mean, you'd think that everything's available everywhere in the world these days, wouldn't you? But not so much. And who was the artist this week who's pulled everything off Spotify? Obviously, Neil Young did it a few years ago for quite a while, but he's back. And boast I might, it might just be because my brain's slow tonight, but when you say, is that to do with individual members getting a say over what they played on? I'm not sure what you're referring to. So I assume, MJ, that this is not the version you're familiar with, but I hope you're enjoying it just the same. Oh, no. Both it will all be, if anything, licensing because of different record labels, because Magnum jumped labels every second album for a while. Well, not quite, but you know. They went from Jet to FM to Polydor to Music for Nations to EMI to back to Jet for one album, and then it was only in the modern era that they were on one label for all of the 21st century. All right.
At Quick Fit,
Yeah.
we know when
Ad time. So that means it's another choice from who? Oh, me. Not that one. But what will I go for? I hear me ask. Oh, I think most of you were asking about this album. Probably on the Chicago stream, the Beckley Lamb Wilson album. So this is one of the best tracks from that album, and like I say, the production is a bit, but apart from that, it's a Jerry Beckley song. But Robert does some great vocals on it, as does Jerry, and probably Carl as well. And Robert did a version himself on his In My Head album. This is Watching the Time, also known as Watching the Time Go By. And in fact, when I saw Robert Lamb do his solo show, he did perform the song. So that's Jerry. Jerry Beckley from America, for those who don't know.
I was strengthened when I first heard the music, sparked by inspiration.
Yeah, well, MJ, thanks for bringing that. That is... I wish Clue sounded like that and less like themselves more of the time. They have a few outliers, and I like everything else that they do more than what they usually do. Not that what they usually do is bad, it's just not quite my thing. So yeah, this is Jerry Beckley of America with Carl Wilson, you just heard there, of the Beach Boys, and Robert Lamb from Chicago. A short-lived supergroup because their one and only album came out 2 years after Carl had died, sadly.
And then the world changed. There was
Interestingly enough,
the distance.
Robert Lamb wasn't the first member of Chicago that Carl Wilson formed a band with. In the early 80s he formed a band with Peter Cetera. Peter was going to leave Chicago, Carl was going to leave the Beach Boys. They recorded about 2 tracks and then gave up.
We would reach for the stars.
Went back to their bands for the time being.
Food on the table, we were doing quite well. At such an early stage, there was no need to stop. Nor were we able, and no one could see the time go by. Eye to eye, watching the time go by. Watching the time go by. Day for night, watching the time go by. There are moments I regret more than the rest. There are days I can't recall at all. Looking back,
Yeah, but this whole project was born out of all 3 of these gents being quite frustrated by the lack of interest in new music from their own respective bands, so wanted to do something creative. It was the 90s, so you know. They could really have done with some real drums. That's often my complaint about low budget projects of this period. Alright, so from that to something completely different, not Live Ghost, but in fact the Protomen for River. This is from an album coming out in a few months, which, scary as it sounds, guys, means 2026, I'm assuming. Light Up the Night. Let's do it. Oh, liking this already. So they look like they've been around a while. They've got a title or self-titled album from 2005. But only 136,000 monthly listeners. I did see that post up that Michael McDonald said that Doobie's going to write together more for the next album. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Assuming they get it done. So we already knew Paul McCartney. I didn't know that the Stones had another one coming. It's a fairly quick follow-up to Hackney Diamonds for them, isn't it? And Lindsay's been fairly prolific. I assume, or I don't assume. Don't know if you saw that Buckingham Nicks got to number 6 after finally being released. And this is in the UK. I don't know if it charted in the States or not. See, I still think of the Buckingham McVie album as being recent, and obviously that's not the case. Well, 11's pretty respectable. I mean, and that's just how things go with physical sales versus streaming. You're going to get a solidified burst of sales to get into the charts and then drop right out because young people aren't going to be streaming it on repeat, are they? So, River, is this typical of Protomen or not? That would be the other option. But I'm liking this a great deal. Oh no, I love a short album. But 35 to 42 minutes is the sweet spot. That's how long albums should be. And now something completely different again, as Bostart noted earlier when this was sat on the Spotify bar. There's a belated tribute to Mark Volman of the Turtles, who passed away a little while ago now. So he met the Grim Reaper. Whether it was the Grim Reaper of love, well, let's hope so. Yeah, actually, Poster, I did look at the sales, and I think it was still in the top 20 for this week. It was number 4 last week and 17 this week, I think. So River said that the track we heard was typical of that album. The first is more fuzz, sort of post-punk, and added a few tracks with a sort of country flair. Protomen play with genre on their albums. Okay, cool. They sound interesting. Ads? Yes.
We know.
All right, so we'll come back for Justin Hayward, I guess, next time. But while we're speaking of all things Buckingham Nicks McVie, how about is it the opening track? I think it's the opening track of Behind the Mask, because the sky is the limit. So the Turtles did Specs and Specs. Interesting. What do you think of that cover, both sides? Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of this album as well, Boast Heart, although I think it's a bit long. Not as long as many 90s albums, to be fair, but still. Oh, Status quoted the Specs and Specs cover. Okay. Well, thank you for that clarification. And Boast Heart for that matter. It's just the Turtles would have been the right era to be covering that as well, so. Yeah, Boast Heart, these days I consider the sales chart to be the real chart because I don't even know how they work out, because streams is in the singles chart, so how do they work out what streams count towards the single and what counts towards the best of Fleetwood Mac that's, always in the charts? Or indeed Rumours, for that matter, which is always in the charts. I don't understand it. In the old days, you bought a copy of either the single or the album and it was easy. Now, speaking of time, we are getting our friendly detected audio in the stream blah 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 message from YouTube, so we shall see. Sometimes we go on quite a bit after that and sometimes we don't, so but there won't be a part 2 tonight. I will be going for a lie down soon after the stream is over. Alright, but that what we do have time for is in honour of Evan David having survived Storm Amy, Forever Autumn from Mr. Justin Hayward. And speaking of storms, some of you will recall that in January I saw Magnum doing their tribute to Tony Clarkin, and they were meant to play Glasgow in January, but a storm prevented that, and they had to contend with Storm Amy last night, which they managed, although some punters didn't make it there or had trouble making it back afterwards, but it was worth the wait, so I'm told, apart from someone in the audience having a medical emergency towards the end of the first set that meant that they didn't get to play Don't Wake the Lion. I mean, come on. If you're going to have a medical emergency, at least wait for them to play that. I jest, of course. And reports are that the chap is fine, so hurrah. Yeah, it's always interesting to see what we know were never singles now charting. Yeah, I mean, what songs resonate throughout the decades is always interesting as well. And that's one that's taken on a life of its own, ahead of a couple of the other formally bigger songs on Rumours, perhaps. You Make Loving Fun would be one that's slipped a bit, undeservingly, but you know.
You always love this time of year. Those fallen leaves lie undisturbed now, 'cause you're not here, 'cause you're not here, 'cause you're not here.
Yeah, well, I have just, Evan David, speaking of double albums, just finished watching the second part of Aerion's Into the Electric Castle, which River requested recently. Because I had watched the first disc and it was a bit too much to take in one sitting for me. So I think Sean did a brilliant job on not only getting through the full 2 discs in one sitting, but sounding intelligent about all of the songs in between as well. And yeah, that's certainly. I mean, I don't wish to speak for Sean, but I am sure that would be doable. And it would also give him the benefit that for the second month there would presumably be only a minimal write-up, which I know he would be relieved by. Oh, I thought it was fantastic, River. As I said to Sean, I think it was some of Fisher's best work post-Marillion on that first disc. And I love Damien Wilson's contributions as well, but the whole story works. So I'm looking forward to the next one, which is only a single disc, isn't it? So hurrah! All right. If Spotify will allow us, we might hear the new track from Shay O'Dowd, who I've played on the streams before because hubby never shuts up about him. Which is lovely, obviously.
'Cause if I wrote down my regrets, they would pile up to the ceiling.
So this is, I think, Shay's 5th song now. That's at least been released on Spotify.
I know you had to go away, but to me you're never leaving. Now I only think about you way more than I know I should. All I've got is memories living with the ghost of you.
I do get why hubby likes this guy so much, and I like him too, I have to say, but until he actually releases a full album, I'm not going to listen to him very much. I take it you didn't reference Time Lash in your PhD, Evan David? I wouldn't have been able to list, obviously. Wow. Well, I'm glad it was worth it, Evan David. Or as I should probably be calling you, Dr. Evan David. Oh, I bet you did, Mostar. Dr. Roberts, yes indeed. Good to see you, MJ. Should be back, I expect, same time next week. Probably, maybe. I will post as ever on the channel page to let people know. But thanks for coming in and thanks for the quo request. And we'll catch you again soon.
At Quick Fit, we know winter's nearly here.
Alrighty. What we could do is have a couple of songs about rain, because they both come up, just to keep the theme going. So let's have a bit of Toto with Chase the Rain from Old as New, the kind of final, not quite proper Toto album. Yeah, I don't think anybody thinks that the portrayal of Wells and Time Lash is particularly reverent. Some people think that Herbert is even more annoying than Edric. I couldn't possibly comment. I wasn't waiting for him to be killed, so I must have thought he was okay. Booster, I do still have Red Streamliner from Little Feet. I just fear if I play it now, then it will get us, well, not get us taken down, but we'll be taken down during it again. Let me know if you want me to risk that, because we can give it a try. Yeah, I've just taken delivery of the mini Season 20 box myself. Coincidentally, last week when we were away, we were in Lincoln and saw the Magna Carta exhibition at Lincoln Castle, which had me thinking maybe I should watch The King's Demons, but I haven't so far. I just wish they'd bring out the slim version at the same time, because I have no need for those massive big boxes that take up your entire house. So that was one rain song. I'll see if I can fit in another rain song of a similar mood. Hopefully nobody is experiencing an all-night rain again tonight, but if they are, this is for them. Yeah, not only that, both filmed in what was it? December? It must have been, because they were all rehearsing Panto at the same time. Or in Panto at the same time. I have not done a rain theme stream. Speaking of which, do we want to do a theme for next week? And if so, if anybody has a suggestion that they want to throw out, then by all means, because I haven't got anything planned particularly. Oh, of course you are. Well, you know, we should do songs about red hot pokers in your honour.
Some folks curse the weather, but it don't bother us at all. Like a dream coming true, I'm stranded here with you. So let it fall, or let it fall. It's an all.
I hope the show goes well, Boaster. I know you're presumably you checking tomorrow, are you? Or...
It's an all-night rain, made for all-night love. All-night
Evening, Daniel. Will I take a chance on some original picture? Don't quite know what that means. But if you mean a song, then original or otherwise, we can try and squeeze it in. Just to let you know, we are currently at the point where the stream is likely to go or come to an abrupt end any moment now.
It's an all-night rain, made for all-night.
Yeah, Daniel, sure.
It's an
Is it on Spotify? If it is, we'll try to give it a try.
It's an all-night rain, made for all-night love.
Alrighty, oh yeah, you won't be able to post. You won't be able to post a link to it, Daniel, in the chat, which is the awkward thing. But if it's easy to find, we can try. Otherwise, let's see. As I say, I'm now at the point where I'm just playing songs in the expectation that we won't be here for much longer. So, on that note, let's have some Magnum and keep the theme up, because we have sort of a mini theme to end the stream with some stormy weather.
The rain beats on my window, and the moon lights up the dark. Starts the shadows chasing, and the dogs out on the run.
I'll have a look for that. That sounds like a
Church bell striking midnight. lights have all gone down. The sea's as dark as thunder. Oh, I feel like a wanted man on sacred ground. Now the wind cries out, it's taking you away. But there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, I've got that, Daniel, so we'll try and give that a play if we survive that long. No promises.
We can't stay together. I won't win, but I can fight. Looks like we're in for stormy weather.
Oh, we could have a weather theme. It's always going to be appropriate in October.
Tail lights on the highway. They
This is the
disappear from view.
album opener of the Sleepwalking album from 1992, which also has a track on it called The Flood, although that's really about war rather than weather.
It's taking you away. But there's nothing I can do. There's a fog down on the beach. It rolls on forever. You get further out of reach. Looks like we're in for stormy weather.
What time is it there, Daniel? Afternoon for you, is it? We're nearing 11 o'clock in the evening here in London. I might do that, Evan David. Although it's kind of obvious, so we shall see. That said, come November, December, I probably won't be streaming on the weekends at all, but I have some bright ideas about what I'll do instead, so that you don't notice that they're not happening. Bit more on that nearer the time.
There's a fog down on the beach. It rolls on forever. Looks like we're in for stormy weather.
Pretty sure that this album is nowhere to be found on Spotify, by the way. And it's actually the hardest Magnum album to track down, given that it was only on a relatively minor label and has never been reissued. But it is pretty darn excellent. All right. So, something completely different. We have Daniel in the chat, and we have his music up on YouTube, which hopefully I'll be able to play before we get taken down. And hopefully it won't have... Yeah. Here we go. I won't talk over it. While I am talking slightly over your music, Daniel, yes, I try to do a stream most weeks, usually around this time, but it varies. So subscribe to the channel, and you'll see all the updates. show the video, but the description from Daniel's page says that he got the idea for the title when he noticed the month of the recording, which was also shortly after he turned 62. And can I say, Daniel, your hands do not look 62 years old. Yo, Kruger. In case you're wondering, this is Daniel's own original piano piece, March of the 62-Year-Old Fingers. All right, very nice, Daniel. And I think that is a nice way to wrap up tonight's random anything and anything kind of stream with some original music. Fantastic. Yeah, should be back next week, probably the same time, but you know, my weeks change all the way. So I have given you a like, indeed, Daniel. And yeah, have good weeks. I will try and be more awake next week. I don't think I have a 4:30 start, or indeed any start, but that could change. So yeah, thanks, Mostart. Have a great show week. Break lots of legs, and we'll see you. Well, when you're through your show, we'll catch up and work out when us lot get together for our next video recording. And everyone else have great weeks, whether you are in the chat, on your telly, on a replay, watching live, any of that. And we'll catch you again. So it's simply bye for now, but not for long.